Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's actually, I don't even know, 8:30 maybe. I'm actually off today. My son, Noah, since 7, he's 8 now. He has an appointment this afternoon. He struggles with reading a lot, a lot. He was in French immersion for a year and a half, and we took him out last year because being a teacher of grade 1, I recognized that he was struggling in grade 1. We saw it in primary, but long story short, we kind of wanted to give grade 1 a whirl, and we pulled him out, and I'm happy that we did that, but I think he would have struggled in English too. So he, this afternoon, has an appointment with spell read, which is going to be a lot of money, but it's going to be worth it because I need to get him caught up because he's going to grade 3. It's going to be a significant gap if we continue. Anyway, so I am going to talk to you today about inviting without fear. And I want you to think about when you first start, whether you're a brand new coach right now and you're just starting, or you've been in it for a couple of months, or you've been in it for a little bit longer than a couple of months. Think about whether you were a challenger and you were invited to do the coaching thing, or you approached me with the coaching thing, or whatever your case is as a coach. Think about how excited you are or were in the very beginning to learn everything you possibly could, and it was just so much information, and you just wanted to apply it and get going. And after a couple of posts that you put out there and you say, if you're interested, message me, and nothing. Crickets. And you wonder, oh my God, why isn't anybody messaging me? I just said that I would help them. They're not messaging me. You need to, every day, paint the picture of what you're doing. And even if that means that you go days, I go days with no's, tons of no's. But through personal development, I am realizing that those no's, first of all, if you're here next year still inviting, those no's will be turning into yeses. Because someone's not going to, I said this before, someone's not going to go, oh look, Christine's in Beachbody Coach. I've been wanting to lose weight. She reminded me. Everyone knows that they want to go on their own journey. Everyone knows that they're eating too much of one thing and not enough of another. Everyone knows that they're not moving enough. Everyone has that. You know, I don't want to paint this picture of, the perfect body or perfect size, because there isn't one. I want people to be healthy and happy. And there are so many people in your circle and beyond that are looking for help, that want to be motivated. But I can tell you that after 1 or 2 posts, they're not going to say, okay, let's go. What are you doing? I want to do what you're doing. And that's why those 3 vital behaviors sound like a broken record. You need to get your workout in speed 1.0 this morning. It was kind of crazy. You need to get in your Shakeology. Gone. I'm so sad when it's gone, because I love it so much. You need to be doing your personal development, and I'm reading every night before I go to bed. Like, those vital behaviors are not going to end, whether you're a brand new coach learning how to do it, or you are a 15-star diamond and you have this amazing organization that generally runs itself when you're that big, right? Like, you are developing a team of coaches, but you're going to have the same obstacles. You're going to get you're going to have people who say, oh, you're posting too much, or this is, oh, my brother-in-law, I go back to him, and another girl who actually said that she's annoyed with the amount that I post, but you know what, don't follow me. You're here to share your vision and your story, and if they don't want to hear it, that's fine. That's not about you, it's about them. So what you need to decide is whether or not those objections and those rejections are going to be enough to break it for you and say, I don't want it enough, or you're doing enough personal development that it's going to fuel your fire. That's where you need to decide. So let's say that you're wanting to cover your Shakeology. Leanne and I talked about this yesterday. If your goal, and I know that Leanne, I know your goal isn't to cover Shakeology, but I know that your hubby is like, hello, cover this Shakeology, because my husband was the same way, and we have 2 coming in. There's an expense, right? So with any business that you purchase, any franchise, there's expenses, there's overhead. Luckily, our overhead is only $130. Not only, but it's $130 for our Shakeology, and then another $15 for the coaching fee. And if you're also a club member, there's also that. So that's your overhead as a business. So it's not a huge amount of overhead. But it's overhead that for most of us, our spouses are like, what are you doing? You need to get this covered. But I'm here to tell you that it's not going to get covered if you're not inviting. You have to be inviting every single day, whether it's through messaging, whether it's through posting, and you're inviting somebody when you're just simply posting, oh my gosh, I had an amazing workout this morning. Do something for yourself, get up and get moving. Go on Google and get an inspirational picture and save the picture, get some text going. Kiana, I'm telling you, Kiana just is running this 21 days what to post. And when she runs that again, you all should be jumping on it, because that has been amazing. Has it brought me in more sales? Not really, but it has been a way for me to kind of connect. Although my post last night, I'm not sure if you've seen it, was about shopping or reading, and I posted a picture of the girl drinking wine. It got out of control. People were just talking about drinking wine. I get it, but it developed a little bit of relationship with people. But those kinds of posts, the posts about Beachbody, the posts about Shakeology, workouts, any kind of personal development, inspirational quotes, are laying the foundation for your business. So when you do invite somebody, they see the journey that you're on, not just you're trying to push product, because this is not about pushing product. Yes, you can have your Shakeology covered. Yes, I'm, bringing in money every week, and anyone else on this team. But if that's your driving goal, to just make money and to be financially free, there's the side that says that's going to happen if you work this business. But there's also the bigger side, is that this business, while it is network marketing, is not about bonuses and getting rich. And it's not. The vision in this business is really to help people get fit. And that could be financially fit, physically fit, mentally fit, but it's about making a lifestyle change. And you are painting that picture. If you're choosing to build your business on Beachbody or with social media, the picture that you're painting is this is your platform to do that. So those 3 vital behaviors are what you fall back on when you're feeling like, no one's coming to me. I don't know how to do this. You do know how to do it, because the Emerald trainings that are in the back office, those are all there for you, but they are built on the foundation of the 3 vital behaviors. So when you get a no and you get a rejection, take the reason that they're giving you and make a post about why, if the money is an objection, well then, either talk to them, that person individually, or make a post about how Beachbody has allowed you to order Shakeology every month and have it covered. And I know it's kind of tricky if you're not there yet, but that's your journey. You're posting about your journey and how you're getting there. I'm hoping I'm kind of making that sound correct. So imagine you're planting seeds, okay? You're breadcrumbing, as we call it, so that with every post you make, even though it generates no income for you, you're planting seeds in people's heads, right? You're breadcrumbing them along until they're ready. I had people a girl who messaged me, actually, Leanne, this is a funny story. I messaged Leanne Wells, who's one of our coaches here, by mistake. I meant to message a different Leanne, and I've been messaging her since before Christmas. And she finally on a Saturday night messaged me. She said, okay, I'm ready. So we haven't finalized things, because that's happens. You spend hours and hours and hours talking to somebody, and things don't get finalized. But that's not because you're not doing a good job. Your follow-up is going to keep it in fresh in their mind of them, oh yeah, that's right, I should do that. I don't know if I'm ready. But then they see your post, or they see, oh wow, they can have all that in 21 Day Fix. Like if you post a picture of your food, that's a lot of food. I didn't think you can really have that. And I thought we weren't supposed to be eating that. And people have warped ideas of what health and fitness is. And sometimes I kind of feel like, it's not rocket science, and people start to realize I can do this, right? When you get them in a challenge group, when you're posting in your challenge groups and giving them the control, they really start to realize that they can do this. So you're breadcrumbing along, and you get them in a challenge group, and then magic happens. When you have somebody who hasn't purchased from you, you're still their coach if you know their goals. Carl Diker talks about all that all the time. But the moment you say to somebody, or someone says to you something about working out or losing weight or what their goals are, you're coaching them. So don't make it be about money. Make it be about lives changed. So if your goal is to hit Success Club 5, and I'm still pushing for Rob, he's sitting at 0, although I had someone sign up last night, but it's not showing. If your goal is Success Club, so I'm going to repeat for new coaches, Success Club points, you get 1 point for a home delivery of Shakeology. So that can be someone who just orders Shakeology or someone who signs up as a coach. And if they're on Shakeology, they may as well sign up with a coach's discount because it's foolish to be paying full price for it. Or 2 points for a challenge pack, which is your program and your Shakeology. Okay, so your goal is to get Success Club 5. Once you hit Success Club 10, if you're an Emerald coach, then Beachbody will give you free leads. It used to be Success Club 5. They've changed it because so many people were making Success Club 5. So then you will get free leads from the company. Now, the leads that I've been getting lately, actually, even after I hit Success Club 5, have been free customers. So they sign up with the club membership. But I see it as this. People are either going to be connected to your business as a business builder, or they're going to be connected to your business as a customer, even if you haven't made any money off of them. You're not going to make any money off of these free customers, but you email them, hopefully hook up with them on Facebook, and boom, you're starting those relationships. Okay, so that's Success Club. So your goal is to make Success Club. So if your goal is to make Success Club 5, so let's say it's 2 challenge packs and a Shakeology HD, or it's 3 challenge packs. That's 3 people. That's 3 people in a month to help. Like if you're posting every day about a challenge group, or you're posting about your journey, then throughout the month, if you are thinking about June coming up, which you should be, and you're thinking about your accountability group coming up in June, which you should be, or even your free group, then you are talking to people now, and they might be saying no to you, and your response could be, hey, no problem, I'm filling spots for June, would you be interested? Or, hey, no problem, I'm filling spots for July, would you want me to message you back then? Because this is your business. You're running it as a business. It's as simple as that. They'll start to see you as they're going to start taking you seriously, because in July you're still going to be here doing this job. Do you see what I'm trying to say? It's not something you just kind of a flash in the pan. You're actually trying to build a business here. So Success Club 5, Success Club 10 is your goal. Helping 3 to 5 people a month is your goal. People who are on Shakeology, hopefully they should be getting the coach's discount, because it makes no sense to pay full price. I'm going to direct you to the files in the United Legacy group, and I know Ashley has brought a few over. We talked about this last week, but there's ways to kind of not upsell, because then it sounds like you're in sales, but if someone's coming to you and asking you, or you're messaging somebody about a challenge pack, I always close the way the Kiana had shown us a couple months ago, and saying, okay, there's 2 ways that we can go about this today. It's going to both ways are going to cost you the same amount. You can either pay the $154 today, and next month your Shakeology is going to be at the regular price, or you can pay $154 today, and then next month your Shakeology will be a discount, and it's considered the preferred customer's discount, or it's the coach's discount. And then I go into the whole spiel about, you don't need to work the business. My husband's a coach. He doesn't work the business at all. It's just simply for the discount. Yes, there's a $20 coaching fee, but it's still less than what your discount. Your discount is still more than that sort of thing, what you would be paying in full price. All those conversations are in the back office. To get to those conversations, though, you need to be sharing your journey. And to share your journey, you need to be accepting of the fact that you're going to get some no's. It's as simple as that. You're going to have no's. They either are going to defeat you, or they're going to fuel you. And I just want to talk about feel, felt, and found. When somebody does message you and they say something like, I don't have the money, or I'm too overweight for Beachbody, or I feel like I'm going to set myself up for failure, those sorts of things, I want you to use feel, felt, found. I know how you feel. I felt like that too. Now since I started using Beachbody programs, I find that these programs work, or with the support of my coach, I really felt like it really pushed me. And now I find that I'm not, I'm having the success that I thought that I was worried that I wouldn't have. Does that make sense? So make it be about them, but then relate it back to you, because this is a journey. It's not fake. It's not a gimmick. It's not a fad. It's not a money grab. You genuinely want these people to be successful, and you want them to watch your journey, and you want them to be fit and healthy, because we're trying to end the trend of obesity, and we are doing that. So those relationships that you're building every day are very important. Don't discredit them. If you've posted a couple of times and there were crickets and there's been nothing else, keep posting. Don't feel overwhelmed with it. Don't overthink it either. Don't overthink the compensation plan. Don't overthink your geographical, downline. Don't overthink those things. I can help you with those, but there's no point in overthinking that if there's no volume in there. And the only way that we're going to generate volume is if we continue to share on our own journey, Facebook, Instagram, messaging, talking to people, right? Don't be afraid to talk to people about it. If someone says, what do you do? Say, I'm a health and wellness coach, and I help people get fit and healthy. I use Beachbody programs, and it's an amazing journey, and you'll be able to tell really quickly if they're interested in hearing what you have to say. They might go, oh, that's kind of like a little wall. But when they see your confidence and your excitement, it kind of changes the way the conversation goes. Don't be afraid to invite. Don't be afraid to share what you're doing. There's naysayers everywhere. It doesn't matter if you run a Subway, if you manage a Subway, if you are big head honcho corporate, there are naysayers everywhere. What matters is how excited it gets you and how much you feel like your life has changed since you joined Beachbody. The moment I started, and I'll tell you, Rob was the one who kind of said, hey, you should do this, because he had ordered Shakeology and we ordered it off the internet. And then my coach, I had already been talking to her, but of course, like everyone else, I didn't know what it meant to order from a coach. I didn't know that it really mattered if I ordered through her. We obviously got it switched around. But then he was always on the website. He's like, you should check this out. You should be a coach. And I'm like, as if. I could never do that. People don't want to hear from me. People don't want to. I could never do that. Like that, and then he would show me the website, and like Kelly, I think it was last week, talking about how confusing it can be in there. Maybe it was Tanya. It is overwhelming in there. And he would like look at this, look at that. There's training and everything. I literally thought my head was going to explode. There's no way I'm going to do that. Anyway, obviously, started a challenge group and started posting and supporting people, and I felt alive. I felt like, oh my God, this is really exciting. Like I would be up later at night, and I'd be up even earlier in the morning, and all of a sudden I felt like there was purpose to what I was doing, and I wanted to work out, and I wanted to see results, because I really felt like I wanted to share that with people, right? It's not about being narcissistic and taking your picture and sweaty selfies and, oh, you just want people to like it. No, you're building a business. So be confident in that. You're helping people change their life. So I'm going to encourage you to post. Use that Power of 3 document. Have 3 new contacts a day. Create on your like page. It's the best place for it. And when you get those new likes on like page, and you friend them on your personal page, those relationships are building on both pages. Don't be afraid of that. Build it. I want you to invite every day. There's no harm in you messaging somebody, say, I know you've been watching me on my journey. I'm loving 21 Day Fix. Do you think it's something that you would want to do? Or I would love to have you join me in an accountability group. Or my coach is running an accountability group June 11th. I think it's the Monday. Would you like to join? You don't have to run your own accountability group. I will say that again, you do not have to run your own accountability group. I, for the longest time, was petrified to do so until I kind of got confidence from my own coach. I encourage you to, you can bring anybody into my accountability group, because even though you might have already been through my accountability group and you know the posts every day, remember, new people have that, oh my goodness, so much excitement, and that's what you want to see. So I encourage you to be messaging every day, even if you have no idea how to run an accountability group. Bring them into my accountability group. Okay, we'll talk dates. So I want you to have an amazing day. I'm sorry we didn't have a Zoom call last night. And if you have any questions at all, please post them in our group. If there are questions that you need answered right away and there doesn't seem to be anybody on there, message the United Legacy push group, because there's tons of coaches always. They're from all over the country, so they're always in different time zones. Have an awesome day, and I'm feeling fired up. I'm going to go finish The Slight Edge, and then I think my next book is going to be The Happiness Project or Happiness Advantage. Have an awesome day.